Welcome to today's video, which is my reading journal setup for April. I know this is very late, but it's still April for me, so it's fine, and I really wanted to post this video. I had a lot of fun making my setup, and thanks for joining me, and let's begin. This setup will be different than my previous ones because I am making this last minute. I forgot to do my April setup and am making this without planning anything out. I made this bunny pencil holder cup for my April setup, and by the time I got it back, it was mid-April, and I forgot that I didn't do my setup for this month. I don't think you can see the bunny cup in the video, which is sad because that was the whole point I made it, but that's fine. On the top right hand corner, I put a video, small one, of how it looks, so you know what was the point of it and that it is holding pens at the moment, but you can't see it on camera because of the angle. Don't really have a plan this month, just made a bunny theme to go with the pencil holder and added these bunny stickers and paper that I had and made random designs around the cover page, and hopefully it all turns out well. If any of the lettering is off-center, reminder that I did not have anything planned out, so I'm just eyeballing it as I go, and I'm hoping that it is centered, and so that is why it is off-center if it is. The easiest type of lettering for me when I don't have anything planned out is this kind of lettering where I just have bubble letters, and so that's what I'm trying to do, and I'm just coloring them in and trying my best, and I think they turn out pretty well for me, not really having anything planned out and hoping that the spacing is right. And the colors this month are a pink, orange, and blue, and that is because it goes with bunnies that are pink, the stickers I have, and then blue and orange just felt like it would go with it, and so that's how I came up with the color scheme. Next up is the reading tracker, which is for tracking all the books I have read for April. To be honest, I didn't read a lot this month, but I like having the setup done so I can add the books I did read and the stats to it. I don't have a ruler, so I'm doing this by hand, so there will be curvy lines in the calendar and the tables that I make, so bear that in mind, and that is why I'm taking longer in making this, because I don't have anything outlined and I'm hoping that it goes well and I don't mess up and have straightish lines. these scissors with designs, and I thought this would be a good time to use them, and they were fun to use, and that is what I'm doing right now, cutting out the pages with these scissors, which are kind of difficult to handle, but they were fun to use overall. On the right side is the calendar that I put how many pages or minutes of a book I read a day. Then I have an extra page for the book tracking table on the right side. That is where I put the information of the books I am reading, when I finished the books and started them, and the rating I gave to each of them once I finished it. I have an extra page for this just in case I do end up reading more books than I should, or I just like having it because I like flipping it back and forth. So overall, I really do like making this kind of spreads. I am tearing out paper so that I am prepared for using it for these pages. Quotes is the next page that I'm making. This is where I write down any specific thing in a book that caught my attention, whether it's a phrase that I thought was ridiculous or something insightful. I write it down here. April books where I write down all the books for the month. I like to have a page specifically for books that I can quickly access and see all the books I have read this month in one place without any issues. Then it's overview where I write down all my book statistics for the month. I also cut out a page where I write my favorite book of the month and my least favorite book of the month. It's interesting to see what I like this month and what book I didn't like this month. I am continuing making pie charts for this spread, and I found a circle thing to use this time rather than tracing it out. I should have been using this the whole time, but it is good to learn things out of the moment when you don't have anything prepared. And I found an easier, efficient way to do pie charts, circles in general, which is great. It made the process way quicker. Here I have statistics for book format, genres, book ratings, total pages read, total minutes heard, how many books I finished and didn't finish. I am interested in seeing how many books I don't finish because I think I am pretty good at reading books until the end, so I want to see if I am wrong. Last up is reading notes. I use this for writing down any notes or thoughts I have about a book. I write down basically anything here. If I have a thought about a certain character, I want to write down my theory for the twist, I write it down here. I thought I filmed for the front here, but turned out I didn't, so I only have side views from here on out, and anything that's missing, I just lost it. And so I just ended up filming, when I found out editing wise that I didn't have that part, I just filmed it again. Here is the finished spread for my reading notes. It turned out so cute. And now to do my flip through again, but it's the first time here, so here it is, my flip through. Yay! Ignore the different clothing. With all that done, let's now look at my finished setup. That is it. Thank you for joining me in making my setup in my reading journal for April, even though it is the last day in April. It was fun making a theme last minute and coming up with the things on the spot. Probably won't do it again, but it was fun. And here is the bunny cup at last, so you can see it. And thank you for watching. And until the next video, goodbye.